Good morning, students. Today is Monday, the 6th of April, and today marks yet another day of distance learning. I had a lot of feedback yesterday that it was pretty easy. Well, I think you will also like today a lot because I think it's going to be pretty easy going. We have guided reading, we have some reading, we have maths, social studies. I know that many of you think social studies is always a lot of work, but today it's just going to be a couple of questions that you have to answer and moral education. So I think pretty easy going. All right, so let me just specify what exactly you will be doing today. Right, in maths, you will be doing something very similar to what you were doing on Sunday. So on Sunday, we were focusing on 4 times table and doubling it to 8, and then 8 times table. Today will be exactly the same. You will just have to work with number 3 this time. So 3 times table, and when you double number 3, that will be number 6. So 6 times tables. There will be absolutely nothing to submit on ClassDojo. Your activities will all have answer keys, so you will do your activity and then proceed to the answer key and check your answers. All right, then we have Arabic, the second lesson, and the third and fourth lesson will be guided reading. So as usual, you will be logging into MyOn. I need you to watch Miss Shireen's video first because in this video she will be reading out a story to you. But first what you have to do is you have 2 options, either do MyOn or Accelerated Reader. If you manage to do both, that's fine. Don't forget your login details for MyOn. Login details for Accelerated Reader are exactly the same as MyOn. However, you will remove that CHS from the username. So it is just going to be that particular that number without CHS. Okay, I will also post a link about how to log into Accelerated Reader, like what is the web page that you have to click on. Then Miss Shireen will read out a story called Escape from Pompeii, and you will have to read it out too, and you will have to record a 1-minute video of reading out this story. You will find this story in the PowerPoint presentation. Please guys, make sure you do submit this video. Don't make it shorter than 1 minute. Don't make it too long, okay? Just 1 minute, around 1 minute is fine. All right, social studies. This is the last week we're doing Rome and Britain. And again, we will be learning about Romans. This time we are learning about the Roman baths, which is a quite an interesting topic. You will just have to listen to that lesson from me and answer a couple of questions. That's all. Answer them in your notebook. Submit your work on ClassDojo. Then you will have moral education. In moral education, you will be learning about how to be a good friend to someone. There will be an activity and there will be no need to submit it on ClassDojo. All right, so that's your day. Now let me proceed to that riddle that I gave you for Sunday, for yesterday. So many of you complained, not complained, but made a comment that it's too easy and you need it harder. Well, let me tell you that actually absolutely no one got the answer right for yesterday's quote. How many letters are there in the English alphabet? So most of you answered with number 26, and indeed that's correct. When you think about the English alphabet, yes, it has 26 letters from A to Z. However, the sentence says how many letters, the question says how many letters are there in the English alphabet? So the English alphabet, the word the has 3 letters, the word English has 7 letters, and the word alphabet has 8 letters. So 3 plus 7 plus 8 is 18. Guys, the answer was 18. I think Anahita and Haya were the only ones who answered with a different number than 26. It was 7. Anahita said because word English has 7, so the 2 of them thought about it into depth, which is great. But actually, I was happy to see wrong answers because that means you didn't Google the answer and you genuinely thought about it. And as I said, this is the goal of these riddles in the morning. I just want to activate your brains, get them ready for the day. I just want you to think about it. Right, so here is another riddle for today that I would like to see answers to in the comments below. And the quote is, the riddle is, if things go wrong, what can you always count on? Once again, if things go wrong, what can you always count on? Please do not Google the answer. I want to see wrong answers. I want to see that you genuinely thought about it and wrote your own answer. This is much better and more valuable than Googling it or asking your parent. Just give it a little think and submit the answer. All right, thank you. Now, time for a story. So I'm going to read out a story to you. Please make sure you relax and listen. Right, the story is called The Musical Donkey. Once there lived a washerman and his donkey in a village. During the day, the donkey would carry the washerman's bags. During the night, the washerman would set him free in the field to eat grass. However, the donkey would sneak into nearby farms and eat the fresh vegetables there. One day, while wandering thus, he met a jackal. They became friends, and the donkey invited the jackal to join him on his rendezvous at night. They started meeting every night. By daybreak, the donkey would be back home. This went on for many days. One day the jackal said, "Uncle, I have discovered a new field with ripe, juicy cucumbers not very far off. It is nothing less than a feast for you. I am sure I will also find some small animals for myself in that field. Let's go there tonight." So both of them went to feast on the cucumbers. The donkey feasted to his full and said, "Nephew, I am so happy today. Look at the full moon. It is so beautiful that it makes me want to sing." The jackal said, "Uncle, we are stealing from this field. We cannot make ourselves heard. If you sing, the farmers will wake up and we will be caught. It is better to eat and forget about singing." The donkey was annoyed. "A wild animal like you cannot appreciate music. I will show you what a real music sounds like." The jackal saw that the donkey was determined to sing. So he said, "Uncle, if you want to sing, please wait till I go out to the field so that I can keep an eye on the farmers." Saying this, the jackal ran out and hid himself. The donkey lifted his face to the moon and started braying at the top of his voice. The farmers woke up and in the light of the full moon could clearly see him standing in the field. They chased him with sticks and stones and beat him black and blue. As the donkey limped out on the field, as the donkey limped out of the field, the jackal came out of his hiding place and laughed. "Uncle, that was a very nice singing. I see that the farmers have rewarded you well." And that's the end of our story. So what we should have learned from this story is that there is a time and place for everything. And sometimes there is the time and place is wrong for some things, but we just need to wait until the time and place are right. Okay, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story. I hope you have a productive day as every day, and please, you can always contact me on Microsoft Teams and ClassDojo Yesterday, I was very busy due to my learning and ClassDojo both didn't work for some reason for some students. So I was kind of delayed with my responses, but tomorrow, hopefully, there will be no complications and I will be replying to you straight away. All right, have a great day.